About a week ago, Destructoid's editor-in-chief Jonathan Holmes published a very interesting article about deepfreeze.it. The piece was entitled, "A Pokédex of Game Journalists That Only Lists Negative Traits," which leads me to believe that he must have been living underneath a rock for these last 9 months. Games journalism's reputation is at an all-time low, and deepfreeze exists to show the public problems with journalists, help them decide whether they want to trust you or not. So it's only natural for the editor-in-chief of a gaming outlet to mock it, right? He's trying to be funny, but fails quite miserably. He also couldn't help but misrepresent the website. He describes it as something that tries to sum up Bing's entire operational functionality with simple categories. That is not what it does in the slightest. Deepfreeze serves the public by giving them pertinent information. Why would it say anything good about them? It just gives you different categories of kinds of issues that you might take. Plenty of the things on there you might not find a problem, but as the public, you should be informed about these things. As far as positive traits and useful traits, that's for the journalist to convince the public of, especially now that people are very suspicious of non-disclosure. We know this is a huge problem in games journalism. Jonathan Holmes tries to address this with regard to Zoe Quinn and his entry in deepfreeze, and he is absolutely right here. He says that he knows and likes Zoe, but wouldn't categorize their relationship as a friendship. I will tell Bone Golem, who runs the deepfreeze site and is now taking a well-deserved break, to change it from saying that he's her friend. I did some research, and she is not his friend. In actuality, she is his mutually loving sugar bear. I'm not really sure there's a category on the website for that yet though. He tries to end snarkily, but I'm deeply unimpressed. Either he's totally ignorant or is a complete asshole and just hates the public. Games journalism as a whole has lost all trust and respect from a great number of people, partly because of the practices we're now aware of, and partly because of how other people defended it or refused to report on it. No one was engaging with these members of the public who had concerns, so they made a solution for themselves. You are not trusted to do your own disclosures. You're in a position because of your fellow journalists ruining the reputation of your craft that you have zero trust and you need to build from scratch. So they are doing it for you, and you attack that. Destructoid are enemies of the public interest. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.